2 a.m. It's Sunday, and I have to do the only thing that will get me to work on a Sunday. It's snowing, baby. Here we are, we're on the road. I've already gotten like one, two, four properties done. I've managed to only break one mailbox tonight. That's still one too many. But fortunately, it was actually the next door neighbor of the customer, and I've done work in the past for that customer or for that neighbor. So I just sent him an email saying, "Hey, you know what? Busted up your mailbox. We'll be by Monday. I'll go ahead and replace it for you. Sorry about it." And apologized, in the email. It sounded a lot more eloquent than what I'm saying right now, but you know, just when basically that. I mean, that's how you got to handle those things. It's like, we're gonna fix it. Sorry about the inconvenience, and we'll take care of it. And pretty much that's the best you can do. Accidents will happen. Just be honest about things, And like I said, I got my name on the side of the truck. I want to make sure that that name stays good. But on that being said, all right, I got a bunch more properties to go to, and to be honest with you, it's probably going to be a little while before I get any kind of even video of plowing. But who knows? It might just pop up right after this. running too far behind on schedule here, but I am running behind on schedule. This is a lot more snow than I was anticipating, and it's heavier for some weird reason than I was anticipating too. This seems to be light and fluffy, but it seems to be really heavy. So the shovel is very slow going. Can't wait for it to get light out so I can actually start using the snow blower without getting complaints from neighbors. I got my commercial property coming up, which is partially residential, so I don't know exactly how I'm going to handle that. I might just pull the snowblower out because it's just going to be too much to try to do by hand. Especially we've got about 5 inches worth of snow out here, so I'll play it by ear and figure out what happens when I get there. But in the meantime, I got to do some plowing. All right, it's about 6:30 a.m. and I'm taking a quick break. I grabbed my hot dog here from the gas station, used the bathroom, taking a little bit of time to talk to you, and then we'll hit the road while I eat this hot dog and drive at the same time. That should be interesting. But so trying to think, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 properties done. My big one's knocked out. And we still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more to go. So, yeah. So I have to finish up pretty early because I have to go to a monster truck rally with my son, and actually the whole family's going. I'm actually pretty excited about this. This is something I always wanted to do as a kid. And my dad was always like, no, no, no. I would ask him, like, every time I'd see the commercials that was in town, I'm like, let's go. No, no. I'm like, all right, well, now I get to do it. He doesn't have a say. I get to take myself out there. And my son gets to come along for the ride. My wife actually wanted to see it too, surprisingly. I don't get that one, but hey, maybe there's still hope for her yet. So I have to try to get going, get moving. However, I did kind of want to give you some good news. Let me flip the camera around and show you. Here's my good news. It's running, and my dashboard's not lit up like a Christmas tree. I figured it's after Christmas. I should probably get the Christmas lights down off my dashboard. But yeah, the airbag light and the brake light are off. I fixed that. There's going to be a video coming up on that pretty soon. But I just kind of, you're going to want to check that one out. This issue was just off the wall charts, kind of crazy. So when that comes out, you're going to want to watch it when I fixed the ABS sensor. It should be a short video too. It was a pretty easy fix overall. It was a crazy fix. But that light's off, and well, let's get on to the next property here. All right, I made it home. It's about 11:30. I started at about 2:30 a.m. It's now 11:30 a.m. I have to go get changed. We got a monster truck rally to go to tonight, and I don't want to miss that. So I've been pushing it, and I've been running out of time and stuff to do that. So I just really, really, really wanted to hurry up and get everything pushed through, and so I can make it to that because I'm excited. I'm very excited about that. So I only got one call. Actually, it was a text. Where are you? And it was actually the house I was headed to next, so it wasn't too terribly bad. But other than that, everything went off over really quickly. This is a weird snow. It was like light and fluffy, but it was very dense, so it was really heavy. And I made it through. I did forget to do one of my properties when I was in that area, so I had to double back and finish that up. But fortunately, it's like the property I know even probably better than my own property because she's always calling me. So that's always a plus, I guess. Although I did have to kind of go out of the way instead of taking care of it while I was on the route. Other than that, everything went well, and I'm looking forward to the rally tonight. So I'll see you next time. Okay, I know you thought you were done with me. One more thing. I just got back now from completing my route. I had a little bit of fun, and then I had to complete the route because I screwed up. So in my CRM, I make a list, and it's a group, basically, and it's called Snow. And these are all of my contract snow customers. Well, I have one contract snow customer that I contract with for 3 different properties. So I go through through the list. I'm like, okay, I've been to his house, check, forgetting that he's got these 2 other properties. So I got to figure out how to get that in my CRM and in my list. He's got these 2 other properties so that they show up in front of my face. Probably what I'll do is I'll just like put them in my CRM again without any contact information, or put the other properties in the addresses in there, and just be like, all right, Bob 2, Bob 3, and then I got Bob, and then just invoice Bob. So that's where I'm thinking of, just in order to fix that, so that when I'm running on zero, so little to no sleep, it's early, and I'm like just going through that list, it jogs my mind. Oh yeah, because one of the issues is these 2 properties. One of the reasons why I do that is because he also does mowing, and he's not too concerned about being the first on the list for these extra properties. One of them, they're rental properties, so he doesn't mind making his tenants wait. So, and they're not quite exactly in an area that I typically service, but I do service that area for mowing. So because he's so laxed on me handling it right away, now his house he wants done right away, but he's got 4 other I have 4 other customers in his area, so that's not a big issue. But so because he doesn't want it right away, and is willing to wait, I'm willing to go ahead and make the trek out there. And when a mowing comes around, I do have other properties in the area, and I do service that area for mowing typically. It's just a matter of having to remember those. This has happened, propped up once before. He called me. He's like, hey, you going to be out? I'm like, yeah, I'm on my way there right now. Today, I caught the issue because I was on my way to the event and going through the invoices. And I'm like, why have I charged him so much more? And then it dawned on me, it's like, oh, he's got 2 other properties I didn't do today. So I texted him and said, hey, I have a family event, and I'm going to take care of it once I get back from that. And he's like, all right. So just got back now from snowplowing. Anyways, I got to get some sleep and get my wits about me. I'm also hungry, so I got to eat some food. So I will see you next time, and I mean it this time. I'll see you next time.